Like nothing else works if it's Dr. Pepper brand. I don't know, my dad drinks a lot of Dr. Pepper, and I don't know why. I just have bad feelings associated with Dr. Pepper because my dad used to drink it like all the time. Is that weird to say? Like, does anyone else have like memories associated to people during times that you didn't like those people? So you're like, I'm good, you know? Into Shadow, you said I stopped drinking Dr. Pepper when all I tasted was prunes. Although I haven't had soda pop in 6 months. Ooh, 6 months? Congrats. That is good. Soda pop. Even though you haven't had soda pop in 6 months. Grizzy said, let's agree to disagree, but cream soda is trash. We can agree on that. Bet Grizz. Let's talk about cream soda being disgusting. Absolutely. Just, blah. Okay, I'm sorry. Really? I just got potions for my gold and my silver Hobbit gift. Like, bruh. I'm sorry. I wanted more. In fact, I needed more. But here we are. Let me sell. I don't even know what we did yesterday. It was just so much of a blur. I was just trying to keep up with the chat that I just feel like I didn't even know what I was running around working on anymore. Dan, you said, I mean, some songs I feel uneasy listening to because I associate it with my mom's passing. Associations with people and other things are common. Aw. Aw, yeah. No, I totally get that. That sucks. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a song I don't really like I associate to things. I probably have like 20, but I can't think of any right now. I'm just too all over the place. I don't even know anymore. All right. I'm grabbing my gloves. Sorry. Sally. So, oh no, I love cream soda. Ooh. I'm sorry. Sally. To each their own, I guess, you know. Sally said my grandpa drank so much Pepsi, his stomach was like disintegrating. I've been there actually. Like I remember when I went to the hospital because I was drinking too many energy drinks. I was drinking too much Pepsi. And I was having too much spicy food, and it was literally like my stomach lining is severely damaged, so like I can't really eat very acidic things, really. Yeah, I still eat and drink very acidic things, but I would not be surprised if I'm older and like pretty much they're like, yeah, your stomach can't coat nothing, girly. Thank you, Andy, for that follow. Welcome to the weird community. I hope you're having a good day. Gadget, y'all are gonna have to y'all are gonna have to face facts. The South just picked up Beyonce. They will soon be unstoppable, bro. I have not listened to her album, but I'm very intrigued by this. Beyonce going country. Gary, how's it going? Hello. Hey Gary, I don't know if you want to email me at all. I could put my email in, but I know that you donated for the charity, and I just want to make sure I got your incentives. I think I owe you Hobbit feet pictures, that's for sure. And then you get a community post. You get to write a community post on my social media as well. So if you want to email me at aubreytheweird1@gmail.com, please do. I can type it out for you too. So then that way we can just discuss, or if you want to reach out to me on Discord, one of the two. Gamer TV, hello, how you doing? Grizz, you said that ain't Texas. Woo. In the Shadow, you said there are a docu-series about a guy that drank multiple liters of soda pop a day until his organs started failing. Then he even started having his wife sneak it in the hospital. Okay, that's addiction. That is addiction. That is crazy. I need to watch the McDonald's documentary with the guy that eats McDonald's for like a whole year. I just watched a short, I think it was on Facebook or something. It was a reel on Facebook where someone was like, I ate Chipotle for 808 days in a row now. And they got their blood work, and their blood work was actually like pretty good. They were like, all right, so if you're gonna eat Chipotle every day, like honestly, better than most things. And I was just sitting there like, Maybe I need to buy more Chipotle. It's excusable now. Gamer TV, you say you're good. Awesome. How's the games going, you know? You've been playing any LOTRO lately, gamer? Alright, I don't know what I was doing like I was saying earlier. It looks like I have to go to the outside of the Lonely Mountain. Okay, I guess it's this way. There's no music. I feel kind of like awkward. Sally said, I know it's terrible, but that McDonald's thing always makes me want McDonald's. Yo, okay, this is the thing about McDonald's is like, I feel like McDonald's oversalts their stuff, but I feel like it tastes good because they oversalt. That's a weird thing to say, but like, it's like bad for you, but I'm like, but I kind of like it because it's bad, you know? Like, I don't know, I'm a rebel. Panda, hey. Guess between 1 and 7? I'm gonna say 6. Patty said that makes me want to stop drinking pop. Honestly, yes, stop drinking pop. I'm telling you guys, when I stop drinking pop, I mean, like, I'm still drinking pop, but it's maybe 1 a day. But I'm telling you guys, like, when I stopped drinking pop, I felt so much. You feel like more clarity almost. Like you feel like your mind is clearer. You feel a little bit more energetic once you get by like the detox phase or whatever, like the week or two that you stop drinking. Like your first week or two, you're literally going to have headaches that are really bad. You're gonna have caffeine, like dry spells, I guess, where you're like, I need caffeine right now, you know? It's gonna get that bad. But if you can like survive that and then legit just why can't I find the way down? You know what, YOLO. But if you can survive that, like you'll feel clearer. Like, I don't know, you just feel lighter. It's so hard to explain. Panda, close enough. Wait, what was the letter? The letter. What was the number? Gamer, you said, no, LOTRO, just been playing retro games. Nice. Like Zelda Link to the Past on SNES. Ooh. Been sniping on Fortnite. Ooh. Did some how-to videos on retro stuff on my YouTube. Nice. That's cool. Into Shadow, you said that guy got so dehydrated when he did drink water, it wouldn't produce urine. Wait, that doesn't make any sense to me. So, he got so dehydrated when he was drinking water that he could not pee. But pop gave him hydration? He must have been that bad where like his body didn't even recognize water. Gamer, you said, and well, work. All right. Love the outfit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, work. I'm freaking grinding. I feel like I'm grinding so much anymore, so I feel you on that, gamer. Panda, the letter was 7. But the symbol you chose was 6. Yeah, 7, 6, same thing. It took days to pee and it changed his blood. Okay, guys, don't drink pop. Caffeine is an addiction. Can we all agree on that? I feel like it's such a big addiction that nobody ever freaking like talks about or doesn't take as seriously as other stuff. Like, it's just as bad. It's just as hazardous. It's just as deadly. It says find him outside of the entrance, so he's gotta be out here. Like, it's bad. Like, I get so annoyed when people are like, I need my coffee to survive. No, you are not one with the coffee, okay? This is very funny coming from me because I'm like, you know, I branded myself with Diet Coke and stuff. I've, you know, learned my lesson. But don't brand yourself the coffee, okay? Don't do it. You can survive without your cup of coffee, okay? You don't need it every morning. You want it, but honestly, it doesn't even help you. It actually makes it worse for you. Like, I remember when I saw the study, and I did research on this as a journalist at the time, but legit, if you eat a banana, Eat a fruit. You eat like a banana, okay? You eat something with like potassium. That actually will give you longer and better like sustainable energy over time than a coffee. Because coffee spikes you, but then you crash even harder. So if people are like, yeah, I need my coffee, bro, actually that coffee goes through your system in like 2 hours, okay? It's like 2 hours that you're on your low caffeine high, and then you're gonna be even more tired than your first like breath in the morning, you know? So that's why it's important to eat healthy as well. But yeah, just chill on the coffee, guys, chill. Panda, you said, I am not addicted to caffeine drinks, but if anyone tries to take my Monster Energy, I will maul them like a ball cap. Okay. Energy drinks are very bad. I want to make that clear. Like, I have a $500 sub ER visit bill telling me energy drinks are not worth it. They're really hazardous. Like that, honestly, like if I didn't stop drinking energy drinks, I probably would have had seizures going forward with how bad it was. And I know people who have seizures off of energy drinks. Like, you gotta be very careful about that stuff, because I did not take it seriously whatsoever. I was someone like I was like a kid. I was like, oh, I'm a kid, I can have energy drinks, it's fine. And like, people could die from them, so you gotta be really careful. I mean, granted, the people that die from, they pretty much consume a lot, like hazardous levels a lot, but just be mindful is all. Gamer, you said yes, need 2 cups of coffee in the morning and energy peachy green tea, and mid-afternoon drinking Diet Pepsi now. Be careful, y'all, just be careful. James, I like my banana milkshakes. I have never had a banana milkshake, but a banana is really not my forte, but I have to say that is probably better than like an energy drink, okay? That's the problem with coffee though that I do fight, is like coffee in the morning is actually, coffee isn't like a bad thing for you. Honestly, like you could be drinking worse things. Like I would say if you have a regular black coffee, that's better than any sort of like Pepsi you're gonna ever drink. That's just in my opinion, because like if you get black coffee, you don't put anything in it, it's actually not that bad. When you start putting sugar and stuff in it, it's literally no different than a pop. No one, you said coffee plus banana equals big brain move. Okay, that's fair. You know, I could see someone doing that. I think that would work. No one, you said though I don't like coffee myself, I'd rather have pop. I don't like coffee myself. I would rather have a pop as well, personally. I don't like black coffee. Black coffee is so disgusting to me. I do not like it. People that get, if you guys ever get cold brews at like Starbucks or anything, yo, that is like the craziest, most caffeinated kind of coffee you can ever get. Just FYI, so avoid cold brews if you can. In the shadow, you say, yeah, banana is good. His potassium was so low that's why his body acted like it didn't know what water was. That makes sense. Not banana flavor, actual natural source of potassium. Yes, not banana flavor, but banana. I mean, honestly, banana, I'm assuming the banana milkshakes is cut up bananas with it, so. Gamer, you said, yep, every morning after my coffee, I eat oatmeal bar and Nana. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I've done a shake kick during the Rona, made kale, blueberry, strawberry, and probiotic of your choice. Sounds yucky, but very good. Felt big different. Yeah, I hear, like, my one friend who's kind of in health, she does a lot of the shake kick stuff. I have never tried, like, I've never really done, like, a shake thing. I really haven't, and I don't know, like, I'm a little intimidated by it. Because first I'm like, there's a lot of shake stuff where they're like, oh yeah, drink the shake all the time, like drink 3 shakes a day and you'll lose weight or whatever, so I don't want to do that kind of stuff. But then there's actual like shakes I feel like can benefit you, with like actual like veggies and stuff you put in, but I just don't like the textures of those shakes. That's my problem. Into shadows, so the chemicals in soda pop eats the potassium and sodium in your body, preventing you from hydrating. Really? It eats away potassium and sodium? That explains so much. Dude, that's why. Wait, is this why when I go to Chipotle and I go get a bowl, I feel like I have to have Chipotle with a pop? Because like all I get is like tons of like sodium pretty much at Chipotle. So is that why? Like I'm basically eating sodium to like hydrate the pop that I'm drinking with it. I don't know. It kind of cancels out in a way. It doesn't do anything. James, he said playing LOTRO when the temperature here goes down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. I sometimes have coffee plus rum plus honey plus cinnamon. Coffee and rum. I've never tried that, but you know, honestly, that doesn't sound that bad. That sounds like a nice forte. Dude, okay, like that's the one thing I feel like I'm gonna miss about not drinking is I won't lie, I do miss my margaritas here and there, you know, but like I miss the feeling of like being warm, like with a whiskey or something. Like I really like that feeling, like you feel warm internally. It's just like it's a nice warm thing. So yeah, that sounds like a good drink. One I cannot have anymore though. Gamer, you said the most natural vitamin for you. Think of shaking as getting vitamins. Yeah, but like, I feel like I should just eat them. I don't know. This is me. Like, this is me. I'd much rather eat some vitamins than drink vitamins, or even take them in a pill. Like I did have like pills that I used to have for vitamins, and I used to take those like daily, but like I don't know, I don't know, like I felt lazy doing it. Like it wasn't as enjoyable and it wasn't as filling. I feel like if I actually sat down and gave myself like foods and fruits to eat, then I would feel more productive. Hey, hi. What did I miss? You haven't really missed much. I literally just started. We're talking about like good routines, good healthy things to do. Apparently I should try shakes. I was saying that energy drinks and coffee in the morning, I mean not energy drinks in the morning, but energy drinks are bad. Coffee in the morning, you know, there are other alternatives, and caffeine is an addiction, one I am addicted to. So maybe you shouldn't even listen to me, because I'm over here like, guys, don't drink your coffee in the morning. Yeah, I drink pops. Not really. I don't like to say often, but I mean like once every other day I feel like is often. I feel like that's often for most. Dan, you said Def should try shakes, cookies, and creams for the win. Okay, if we're talking about those kind of milkshakes, yo, yeah, I drink those. I haven't had a milkshake in like, I think it's been a couple months now. I've been doing a good job. I eat a lot of ice cream lately though, y'all. It's bad. It's real bad. My granny just keeps buying ice cream left and right, and she wants to do shakes and stuff. I'm like, yo, I'll just eat the ice cream plain. Give me the whole carton, I got you. All right, let's talk to tail spinner guy here. And this is sparkling water. I had this is a black raspberry. I had this, I think I'm like really kind of low-key obsessed with these. Like they're just so nice to pick up and just inhale.
Another listener.
If you would like to hear grand tales about the history of dwarves and other people of the north, you have to come to the right spot. All right. Do I just do it now? Okay, I guess that's it.
In March, an army.
Dan, new sponsor? I mean, I should reach out.
And cross the iron.
Okay, so I'll be honest with y'all. I did get hit up for a sponsorship opportunity from I don't think they're really energy drinks, but I actually know someone who sponsors for this company. I'm not gonna say who it is, but oh yeah, I think it is energy drinks. Yeah, it's energy drinks. So I got hit up for an energy drink sponsorship, and I legit was just like, I know someone who does it, so I was like, okay, well, I think I know one or two people who sponsor with this company. And I was just like, you know, like I've heard of the company. I was like, okay, like this is some serious stuff, you know. But I was just like sitting there and I was like, I don't drink energy drinks. Like, goodbye. Why did you even reach out? Did you see the Pepsi can on my avatar? What the heck? So, yeah. So energy drinks are no bueno for me for sponsors, but sparkling ice. If they reach out, I'd be more than willing. Or Coke or Pepsi, one of the two, I'm down. If it's Dr. Pepper, unfortunately, I'd be like, yo, I no. Hi, you said according to stream, I have to Steam, you have 2,860 plus hours on LOTRO. Hi, I think we have about the same amount of hours in LOTRO. You are incredible. I love that for you. Gamer TV, you should really totally do a podcast. You chat with your viewers nicely and entertaining. Oh, thanks. I've thought about doing it. Like, okay, if I ever did a podcast, I wouldn't want to have guests on. Which I'm like, it kind of defeats the purpose. But like, I've done that before. Like, I've helped other people do podcasts and stuff, and they always lose it because they can never get people on. And so I don't want to have that sort of like pressure where it's like, okay, well, I have to have someone on each week because I have nothing to offer them, therefore they're not even gonna show. I mean, just today, oh my gosh, I gotta rant so bad. So I do some journalism freelancing for a local paper I work for, and they sent me 2 articles back in, I think it was January, and I told my editor, I was like, okay, great, I just left my full-time ish, I mean, it was part-time. I just left my marketing job, which was like my career job, I guess. And so I was like, well, I just left that, so I have more time on my plate. I want to do more writing stuff just to, like, get experience and all of that, and plus money. So yeah, so then he gave me the 2 articles. I did them, and then I still haven't even gotten paid for the one. But that's on me because they had my old address and I just moved. So anyway, besides the point. Yeah. Gamer TV, I get it. Yeah, no worries. No, it's all good. But yeah, so in the shadow you have to go do some dish, should be back in 20. No worries. Andy, play the game. I'm getting to it, Andy. Okay, chill. Anyway. So I have to rant because I went and I did all of that. I got told one of my articles got pushed to April. So I don't get paid until April for that article. I'm standing here and I'm like, ooh, that hurt. And they were like, oh, but here, if you want to do this other article, here you go. So I did say I would do this article, bruh. This is why I don't want to ever do podcasts or anything of the sort where I'm in charge of it, because your girls over here offering free publicity to a business. Do you think that business wanted that free publicity? No. And that's actually happened quite a few times to me in my life, where it's like, I'm literally offering bands who have no names. I'm sorry. They're like, I had to interview a band that literally had no freaking name. I never heard of them in my life. It was like a college band and they did not want the free publicity. I said, all right, fine. But at the same time, legit, okay, sorry. But in the same time, legit, I don't know what else to tell these people to want to do an article. If you don't want the free publicity, like, what am I gonna tell you? But yeah, calm down. Yeah, bro, you out. It's fine, y'all. It's fine. But yeah, apparently some people don't like me chit-chatting, which is fine, honestly. I mean, I get it, but bruh. Dude, you all were like, yo, Andy, chill. Get out of here, bro. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so I don't want to do podcasts because people who it's like, I want to offer you a platform, and then they're just like, it's Daco, my comment was moderated? Wait, what? How are some comments moderated and some comments aren't? I don't get it. Someone needs to find another stream, I guess. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I know I was sitting here, I was like, bro. I was sitting here like, yo, you know. Oh, it's Zacho. You said I called him a colorful choice award. Okay, guys. I appreciate it. It's all good. It's all good though. Yeah, I mean, no, I mean when there are comments like that, you know, like, eh. The teeth one though, I was like, bro. Nobody wants to see your crooked yellow teeth. Well, why are you watching? Anyway. Oh, people. What are we gonna do with them? But yeah, I just don't understand why people don't want to take opportunities, because I'm just someone who's always like, yes, I want all the opportunities, I want them all, and I never make time for, you know, myself, which is my problem. Gamer TV, yeah, he's dang, he said that. Yeah, I know. I was like, because honestly, I was gonna let the other one slide, where it was just like, oh yeah, like you're in the LOTRO category, blah blah blah, whatever. Like, you know, I was like, honestly, fair point though, you know. And then he threw out like narcissism in there. I was like, well, too much. But then you come after my teeth. What did my teeth do to you, bro? So yeah. Gondo, holy crap, some people go from 0 to 100 over nothing. And you know what? I have to say, guys, I think that's one thing that's really nice is like, I feel like I used to take that stuff so freaking personally like months ago. And I feel like this year, I really don't take that stuff as personal. Like, honestly, I was just gonna sit there and be like, let me just block this and move on. But then you guys are like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? So gamer, that's crazy. Yeah, some people just have lives that they can't bear waking up to. I mean, I don't wanna assume anything, but I just hope that, you know, I just hope that they're just, you know, maybe they're just having a bad day, and I wish them the best. Yeah, people can be toxic and keyboard tough guys. I mean, yeah, people are toxic AF sometimes, and even on the internet, it's just wild. People say the most craziest things. I hear they have fangs. Whoa, Gary, whoa. All right. I was in March that an army of Jang came over out of the east and crossed the Ironfold, led by their fearsome chiefs, and emboldened by the power of Sauron. They threatened the people, the Daleans, and the King Bran stood between his people and their terrible foes. While the men of Dale fled before the approaching army, hoping to make for the safety of the Lonely Mountain and the protection of their dwarf allies, King Bran stood alone in the water of the river crossing. He was felled by arrows in the stream, and King Dane also escaped to the safety of Erebor. Should he have stood with his ally and risked death, and thereby, who can say? The dwarves had need of their king, and after the flight to the Lonely Mountain, he fought against the Jangovar and died before the very gates. The mountain was besieged, and both Dale and Erebor were saved only by the sudden defeat of Sauron in the lands far to the south. Had it only come sooner, they might have still lived to lead their people. I have to respond to the truthfulness by saying agree. Yes, angry, confused, grumble. Yeah, I got hit with some stupid stuff on my TikToks, dealt with it, deleted, and move on. Yeah, honestly, when it comes to comments, it's not a big deal to me whatsoever. But when it comes to like live chats on like stream, that's where I feel like it's more personal. Because then I feel like people are like actually actively like just trying to be rude on purpose. I don't know, it's weird. But I just disassociate. Please give me your advice. I take crap like that a bit too serious and have it in mind for days when you know for dang well that the guy who said it already forgot an hour after they said it. Wait, okay, here, I'll give you advice, Silgar. Okay. I should make this a just chatting stream. Maybe he's right now. Okay, I'll give you advice on it. You know, honestly, I never said this, but I won't lie to you guys, a lot of the reason why I drank as bad as I did was because of this. Okay, like I love streaming and it's a lot of fun, but it's so stressful to me at the same time. I used to be so stressed about it. And I used to bury it by drinking. That's when I knew I had a problem. So, Jaffa boo. Oh man. The statement holds no weight. They're simply projecting. Sometimes you have to realize some people just want to watch the world burn. Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, so I used to be bad about it because I used to put like words from people onto me, from people who didn't even matter to me, or even for family who did. I used to put their words like onto me, and if it was like hurtful or something, like I would drink to try to change myself so that I was becoming someone that like they wanted to see, I guess. Like with my mother, for example, she would be like, Aubrey, like you should do this or you should do this. And of course I want my mom's approval for stuff because that's just who I am, I guess. But oh, Jaffa, sorry, just saying hi. But like if I did something that she didn't agree with, she would make her opinion very clear because that's my mom. She comes with opinions. I'm kind of like her in that way. But yeah, so I pretty much was just like, all right, let me try to change myself so I don't do things like that people comment on, I guess, or comment negatively on about myself. But then I realized doing that people were still going to comment negatively no matter what. So I think there comes a point where it's like, I think I gave way too much weight to people who didn't matter or who do matter to me. And then all that the people who did matter to me, all that they kept saying was like, why don't you just do what you want to do? But they're the same people to say like, well, Aubrey, you should do XYZ. And then when I realized that I'm just not going to win either way, I was like, why am I even going to try to appease other people? I think that's what happened. I just realized I literally could not do anything correct. So why don't I just do what I want to do? I think that's what changed. I think I just had that clarity where it was like, you know, I have people who will say things about my teeth, who say things because I'm a female and I should go back to the kitchen and cook where I belong and all of that. And some of those comments are just so easy to wipe by because you're just like, yo, like you clearly got some issues and it's not me. But for other ones that like really strike deep, it really just, you have to really take a step back and just be like, even if I did do what this person is criticizing me for, I probably would still get criticism because you're not perfect and people always want to be like, you need to be perfect. But even if you were perfect, there would be something wrong with it. I guarantee it. So I think once I started realizing that, I was like, well, frick, I'm gonna just do what I want to do, you know? And I think that's why I feel like 20 times more lighter this year because I'm just like, oh man, yeah. Q, what did I miss? Oh, there was someone who was someone was being an a-hole. We kicked them and they basically got mad at me because I was talking too much. And yeah, now we're talking. now we're definitely just rubbing it in as we keep talking. Yeah. Gamer TV, as I've gotten older, realized people would throw stones while living in glass houses, including your own family. Exactly. Yes, it's Daco. Always unapologetically be yourself. FM, yeah, for sure. Like I was just saying to you like how I would normally take that so personally if this were like a few months ago, Aubrey. But now I'm just like, I don't even care. But it seemed like a lot of people in the chat were upset for me, and I was like, oh, you know. So here we are. A streamer talking to chat too much. Am I not watching? Am I not watching Twitch? I know, right? What the heck? Yeah, I think Snogar. I think you'll kind of hit a breaking point, Snowgar, where you're going to get a comment. You're going to get multiple comments and it will upset you. But I think once you hit that point where you're just so upset about it, and then you really think about like, why am I actually giving this so much weight? You'll realize that like, it's not even worth it and that you're making yourself miserable by trying to appease other people, I guess, and trying to like change how you're doing things for others, but it just doesn't make any sense. Like that's, I'm being honest, totally honest with you guys. That's why when I got really out of it on New Year's Eve, literally that's why I was crying, and everybody thought I was crying because of my ex or whatever. And you know, my ex honestly was a lot of it. Like I lost a lot of confidence last year, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was my job because I was in a new field. I was with like grown-ups, you know. A lot of the jobs I worked previously was with like teenagers who I was looked at and I was like, dude, you guys are partying too much. I don't care to party like that. I'm good. And then it was like I got my first adult like job, and then I realized that people were kind of petty there, and then it just turned into like a whole like I just felt so insecure because I didn't know what I was doing, and I felt like I was being judged by people who are like way more rich than me and looked down upon me and would always be rude sometimes, and I was just like, ugh. So then when you compile that with an ex who was like, well, you need to stop working as much as you are because you're not paying attention to me and all that stuff. And then I felt like I was failing at my job because I wasn't confident enough, because that was something that always came up. I felt like I was failing as a girlfriend because I wasn't paying enough attention to that person, even though I would dedicate like 10 hours a freaking week, which I feel like is a lot of time, but I guess it's not enough time for certain people, which is fine. And then it was just like, you know, I just feel like when I had my I feel like that was kind of like a hitting bottom-ish breakdown for me, I guess. But it was mostly just because like I knew I was letting myself down trying to appeal to everyone else. And then on top of that, I feel like the streaming aspects of stuff at that time was starting to get like really stressful. And the only reason why was because I was making it stressful. It's so crazy. But like I think now where we're at and streaming wise, why it gives me a little anxiety is because like we're definitely growing and I'm happy about it. But it also comes with the fact that like people always want something from you. And I don't like that. That's something I can't get used to. Because it's like I get comments all the time. Honestly, it's the comments that are like, oh, can you make a video about this? Can you do this? Can you do this? And if I ask for it, I want that feedback and approval, of course. But that's honestly why, like on New Year's Eve, I was just crying because I was just like, I feel like everybody in the world wants something from me and I'm not giving them anything. And I'm letting everyone down. And I don't even know, like, I'm not even happy. Like, I don't even know where to start, you know? So it was just a lot. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. You guys all have chats. Let me get through them. I'm sorry. I hope that makes sense. But yes, always just do what you want to do at the end of the day because you're going to have to live with your decisions. If you try to appeal to other people, you're probably wasting your time. You really are. I wasted a lot of time trying to, I guess, appeal to other people. And honestly, now that I'm kind of like, I feel like way more happier. Like, I think people are worried I'm going to burn myself out, but I feel so much better, like internally, because I'm doing things I want to do. I want to stream more. I really do. Yeah. Snowgar, you said, well, fair enough. Sometimes people are so rude and really just want a reaction out of you by saying something stupid or annoying, and sometimes even in groups. But yeah, it's just something you'd have to ignore and not care. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to ignore and like not care. Like, there's always going to be a bit of you that's like, am I doing something wrong? You know, like you're always going to be curious. There's some comments that are just so easy to just be like, it's them and not you. But sometimes there's some of those comments where you're just like, but then you really just have to reflect and think, if I actually did what this person wanted me to do, or if I listened to this person, will that change this comment, or will this change any potential like comments I get from them in the future? And most of the time it's a no. And so it's just like, well, I'm gonna just do what I want to do, you know. Gamer TV said, people like friends come and go, be yourself. I feel being smart is power, and when I go out even shopping for food or out to eat and look at people and say, damn, there are a bunch of idiots out here. sometimes I was going through the grocery store today, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been cooped up in my house all weekend. I do not go outside every day if you can. I've been missing out on the nice weather. Enjoy it. It's good to go out. I've been cooped out, like cooped up in my house, which is not healthy. But when I went to the grocery store today, I literally was there for like 5 minutes, and I was just like people were just commenting about the stupidest of stuff. Oh yeah, this is a health code violation having these beverages out here right in front of the alcohol stand. Oh, like bro, what? Who cares? I was like, what kind of a combo is this? And then there's just people who are just cutting all over the place. I'm just like, where? Dude, I won't lie today though. I did see a kid. I saw a kid and a mom, and the mom was pissed at her kid. And it was kind of funny because this kid literally yelled. He's like 4 or 5. She was like, "You did not do this, son." And like they were leaving. Like she was really peed off. And clearly he was just being, a kid. And she was like, "You didn't do this." And he was like, "Yes, I did, liar." And I was like, bro, if I told my mom she were a liar, ooh, man. She was so bad. I was like, I pray for that kid, yo. I was like, he's got something coming to him. He's about to be grounded for years. All right, sorry, I'm catching up on your chats. Gamer TV, just rise above and be yourself. Do what makes you happy, and if that person wants to be by your side, they will be. If they complain, then they shouldn't be there. Just let them go. Stress free is the best way to live. Yes. Q, you said 21% left on the community challenge with 9 days to do. We've got this. Yes, we've got this. It's Daco. You said, yeah, just don't give anyone power over you. If you stew on them, you're giving them. Manta, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the weird community. If you're giving their actions power over, if you stew on them, you're giving their actions power over you. More or less just a confidence thing. Yes, I think it is. I would say it is. Dan, appreciate your honesty and vulnerability. Thanks. I'm sure that all your viewers just want happiness for you. Yes, everybody here is so nice. I appreciate you all so much. Because you guys, I feel like you guys are looking out for me more than I'm looking out for myself sometimes. So I really appreciate that. But just know, like, I'm looking out for you guys too, So if you guys ever need anything, I'm here. I'm kind of bad at responding to messages. I mean, a couple people could tell you that, but yeah, for sure. Like I don't know. I got a message from someone who's very much like, like I know you don't know me as well as I know you because you stream and like you talk more about stuff, and I'm just a viewer, but like I care about you and whatever. And I was just like, but like you can tell me like what's going on too. Like I got you. Like I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this is an equal like thing. I don't know. Jaffa, we love you. Thank you. Q, I stopped caring what other people thought about me 20 years ago, and I haven't lost 1 minute of sleep. You know what? I think that's something that my mom said. She was like, when I hit my like 40s, she was like, I started realizing that I didn't care what people thought, and I felt like everything changed. And I was just like, I feel like I'm kind of going through that a little bit right now. Like I won't lie, like I got work to do. I still do care what my mom thinks about me because she's my mom. But yeah, like like if my parents are judging me or my granny, I'm kind of like, ooh, well, that one still stings a lot. But other than that, I'm like, it does kind of change. It's nice. Sally, you say felt, you don't owe anyone crap. Exactly. Into Shadow, amen. I went MIA for a month and only kept in touch with those that contacted me. It wasn't them asking for something, family included. Life has been rather simple since, yeah. Yeah, that's something I think you should do. Maybe is just kind of, maybe that's something you guys should all do. I kind of want to do that now. I'll just not respond. I'll set a date. I'll be like, I'm not gonna text anybody starting at this date. Whoever texts me, I will text them back. But like, after a month, if no one texted me, then clearly they do not care. And I'll just limit my interactions with them. I think that might be a good idea. Hey, Style, is it Scarg? I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna say SK. Thank you, SK. Hey, how's it going? Snowgar, you said recently I had it's them and not you moment, but even then I kept thinking about it for much longer than I wanted to. It's so frustrating. Yes, I get that. I get that. And you're still gonna have days like that. Like it'll be like that. But like, I think when you get the part when you're like, when you get to the point where you're like, yo, like, why am I thinking about this? I think that's kind of when it's like, it's a sign that like you just gotta kind of have to like realize you're giving that person too much power, I guess. And if you want to keep doing that, it's kind of your choice. But but at that point, then I'm just like, but why though? Gamer, you say, yep, sounds like you're realizing what the world is around you. You're maturing. Aw. Yes, you have a nice following. Right, it's like we are all friends. Yes. Yeah. It's like we're all here. We're all here for each other at the end of the day. Like all the streaming stuff, like you guys helped me through a lot of frick. So I feel like, you know, I'm a youngin'. I don't have much experience, but I can listen. In the shadow, you said all the Karens. Grizz, I heard a kid yell, "Aw, hell nah," in the story, and even dragged his sister in Walgreens. I was like, wow, it could never be my kids. Yo, if I had a kid like that, I'd be like, no, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for the hydrate in the shadow. SK, it's like Scourge, just spelled differently. Oh, okay, it's Scourge. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm bad with usernames. Banoff, Jaffa, Gonjo, Smash, thank you for contributing to the community challenge. And Sally, thank you. Noah, you're back. Pay no attention to people who say you have to be perfect. Nobody is 100% perfect. Exactly. Valkyria, you said that's what that's what I did with the texting. They never reached out again, so I felt it was their loss. I feel so much better without them. Exactly. Oh, I didn't know that you did that. That's awesome. I'm kind of glad that you did that. Like it seems like it was for the better. Proxy, thank you so much for contributing to the community challenge. Thank you. Danny said sometimes that is all someone needs, someone to listen and knowing that they're not alone. Exactly. Y'all, I will not lie. I feel like those moments when you realize that you are not alone, it's like the best feeling ever. To me, I think that's like such a big thing. Gamer, you said I'm a noob still compared to you too. Oh my gosh. Yo, you know, we all grow, you know, we all get there at some point. I still got so much. Snowgar, you said, honestly, that really helped a lot. Thank you all. Aw, I'm glad, Snowgar. That's what we're here for, you know? All right, I might get kicked from game, so I just have to move real quick. Scourge, you said, was within a YouTube video of yours and click the Twitch link to see if you're alive, returning to LOTRO. Just can't decide what I want to play. I enjoyed raids and player versus monster player. Got a bear at 130. I want to continue, but maybe start a brawler. Well, if you like raids, I would say get your Bjorning up to the max, which is at 150 if you can, because I feel like a lot of the raid opportunities are near endgame lately, and there are like newer things coming out in that realm. So if you are willing to, I think that's the best play to do. Brawler though, I absolutely think brawlers are really fun. I think they're really cool. So if you want to make a brawler, go for it. But I would say if you are interested in doing like, you know, more like grouping stuff, it sounds like, or PvMP, I would definitely say you should probably just keep it going. And thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Weird Community officially. Proxy said that was all my points. Hey, you know, we'll take it. Grizzy said, "Hey, I'm here for y'all. I'm BLC and CLS certified. If y'all get hurt, okay, cool." Thanks, Grizz. Gamer TV, you said, "Hopefully, seems like my channel's a struggle bus. I think my content is good, but I'm learning." Oh wait, like Gamer, you mean like you have like a lot to learn in terms of like getting viewers and that sort of thing? I will be making another YouTube channel where it goes over that. Like in the future. I'm hoping to get that channel out this April-ish or so. Yes? Okay, cool. Well, if you have any questions, feel free. My background's mostly in marketing, so I could certainly do like more like, I feel like that's where I've kind of strived at and where my strength is in streaming stuff or content or whatever, is the marketing side. And I feel like that's something that most people don't really talk about much. Grizzy said BLS. Oh, your BLS is CLS certified. No one. You said I was in Target and a ton of college students from all over the store started awkwardly moaning. Yes, in that way. I was like, I hope my son doesn't grow up to be like that. Bro, see, I used to work with people like that. I used to work at a movie theater, and that's the kind of crazy stuff that would just randomly happen with the people I'd be around. Yo, there was this one time we all went to Olive Garden. Oh my god, everybody there was so immature. It was so bad. Everyone was so loud. Everybody was like cussing. There were like kids right next to our large table, and I felt so bad. That was the only time in my life I've ever left 100% tip because I felt that bad. I was like, I'm so sorry you had to deal with a group of people like this. And I never hung out with those group of people again. Dan, you said, why do you find brawlers that fun? Would you say they are more single target DPS? I guess kinda. I like brawlers because honestly, I think their animations are the best. I think almost in the game. I mean, besides like some of the like sagey, like magical like things like Lore Master with their lightning storm, okay, nothing's ever gonna top that in terms of animation. But just overall, I think brawlers have a cool like animation look. I like the sound effects a lot. And just overall, I just think honestly with DPS, I think they are more single target. I mean, yeah, they pretty much are. They're probably, I think brawlers are better than guardians. I think that's my thing. Personally, I would prefer to play a brawler over a guardian any day. And I think that's maybe why I find them so fun. Proxy, I don't catch your streams often enough. You're totally fine. Patty said Bjorning is my main too. I think Bjornings are a fun and great class. I think they're great. Scorgy said, no, thank you for your videos and your answer just now. Yeah, no problem. No, I'm glad the video was helpful. And, you know, I will have a brawler guide out at some point. I gotta film it and write it, but it'll happen. Valkyria, you said that we had been friends between ages of 7 and 19, but it was for the best. Aww. Yeah, dude, I think that's something I'm realizing. Okay, like, I'm really the only person I think in my family who doesn't really have childhood friends. I don't. Hey Joel, how's it going? Grizzy said basic lifesaver and combat's lifesaver. Yeah, true. Jaffe, you said LOL this one time. In the shadow, you said I've been playing a warden, but you use Bjorning to farm LOTRO points. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's a good combo. That works. Proxy, so Captain is my main, but I haven't played for over 3 months. Captains are actually, I don't know if they got like boosted recently or something, but I feel like playing a captain lately, it's been so different. It's been a lot of fun. Noah, you said brawlers are fun. My main on Landfall is a Hobbit brawler. Dude, Hobbit brawlers are the cutest. I love my Hobbit brawler. I love them. Into Shadow, thank you for contributing to the community challenge. Thank you. Danny said childhood friends. What are they? I wish I had childhood friends when I was a kid. Yeah, I don't have any. All of my childhood friends always moved away. Every single one. I think every single best friend I've ever had has moved away in my life. So, yeah, we don't keep in touch. And it's not a lack of trying. Honestly, I feel like, you know, when I was younger, of course, there was a lack of trying on both parts. I mean, you can only communicate for so long at such an age. But I will certainly say that, like, going forward, I would say, like, junior high and above, any best friends that I had since then, I certainly keep in contact with. So, you know, it's just, I don't know. It's just interesting. People move on, I guess. Sally, you say cat. Yeah, you guys love the cat. Muriel's had a stressful day. She had the gas guy in here the whole time, and you know, when the gas turned on, it smelled gassy today. Oh my god, it was bad. You ever do player versus sponsor player? No, Scourge, not really. The best server for that though is Arkenstone, I hear. I do know some people that do that. Guard kitty in the window. I know, right, Gary? She's so cute. She's watching the workers that are working at the workplace, the landscaping company that's like right over behind the apartment. That's why she's so intrigued. Hi, Meow Meow. Muriel. Hi. Hi, Meow Meow. She looks a little upset. Now I feel like I'm being stalked. Okay, there she goes. Mr. P, hello. You said I decided to start with a warden elf, and I'm currently sweating at level 11. I'm loving the game so far. Dude, warden elves are pretty cool. I like that combo. Mr. P, Evernight, the big EU one from what I heard. Yeah, the big EU one is Evernight for sure. What a whole what? Wait, what, Gondo? What? It's Daco. All right, going on work mode while I'm at the gym. Have fun. It's Daco. Enjoy. Gamer TV. I'm just having a cat. She was like, yes. I know, she seemed annoyed. I even like spoke in her presence. Muriel? It's okay. You love me? You love me, baby? Kitty pets. She loves that. Grizz, you said I'm a military brat, so same. Oh yeah. That you know, that's a one thing that's I feel like is a negative about that. Noah, you said my Hobbit brawler name is Marmaduke. I love that, Noah. Valkyria, you said yes, Evernight is a big EU one. Yep. Scourge, you said I last played during War of Three Peaks. So much has changed, it's overwhelming. Whole different start expansion, new legendary item system, which is confusing as heck. I will not lie to you, this new legendary item system is confusing as heck, and I absolutely do not like it in comparison to the old one. And I am a minority in that opinion, I feel. Classes have different skills now. Man race can now be all classes. Yeah, they did lift up a lot of the class restrictions for race. So even wardens, even hobbits now. I feel like I really noticed it with hobbits. They had a lot of changes. Like now there's a hobbit warden. What else? Hobbit lore masters. Who would have thunk? Dan, you said, oh wow, I never knew she was so close to you. She seems like 6 to 7 feet away. I know she does seem like it, but oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, I didn't even realize I was closer. Scourge, you said Hobbit lore master. I know, it's like the cutest looking thing ever. Yeah, she is pretty close. Like I really don't have much space in between here. Like I can touch my wall, right? Yeah, I can touch my wall. It's not that much. Like, yeah, it's not that much. It's the blur effect that does it. Danny said, yeah, new legendary item system is a lot better now. I hated the old one. Can you explain why you dislike the new one? Here, I'll show you. This is why. Okay, this is part 1 of why. Okay, first of all, I hate that in order to look at all of my stuff, I have to do shift and then double click it. I don't like that. I don't like this. That's what it comes down to. It's this. It is absolutely this. Because, first of all, this is so much to look at. I'm in, like, huge info overload. Like, there's so much to it. I still, to this day, struggle with understanding the... what are they, masteries or the traceries for the word of masteries, because you can't have 2 of the same, which I understand. You don't want 2 of the same name. Like I can't have vivid imagery on one rune, but like on my bags, for instance, like I can't have another vivid imagery. Like I kind of get it, but I wish that they allowed that. Also, not only is this just overload to me, I don't know, Where's the old one? I actually did need this because I did need to claim those ancient scripts. Also, can we just talk about, I absolutely do not like, as well, like with the legendary items, I love that you could have multiple legendary items and level them up, and then you could get like a bunch of currency. But here, it's like you've got a limit. I don't like having a limit, but I feel like people took advantage of the old way, so maybe that's why. But I still don't. I really feel like the way how it was before, with the old way, when you just slotted in stuff, made so much more sense to me. Having 4 slots, I felt like it just made way more sense. Now it's like you've got like 10 different things to look at, and then look at how they affect everything, and then hope that they're working. And then you have to constantly, like, you always had to reforge legendary items, which I don't like per se, but this one, it's like I actually have to go and buy a whole new one basically, or reforge it like after like 4 more levels, and then I have to go and then put all the new traceries that I now have unlocked in, and it just feels so much more time consuming than the previous way. I hope that makes some sense. Antle, why are you slapping, bro? I can't get away from the slaps, can I? How you doing, Antle? Scourge, way too dank. That's one way. Mr. P said, no worries, it's fun even solo so far. I just got a million questions and I can't write on world chat, so I just whisper some high level guys from time to time about something. Mr. P, if you want any questions answered, feel free to ask here. Scourge, you said, but yeah, I'll go for Bear. Someone said it's 3rd best DPS at the moment, and they're great healers, which is insane to me. Bears are just great healers. I don't get it. Valkyria, you said, I'm so confused about the legendary item system. I earn a lot of legendary XP, or what it's called, but I'm not able to start my legendary reward track. Yeah, also, that's freaking stupid. I don't understand how the legendary XP works anymore either, because it's like 1 minute, you get it for your weapons, but like sometimes it doesn't really work on the track, or like they're supposed to work together, but like I feel like they never do. I feel like it's always short. I don't get it. I think on the legendary reward track though, if you click on it, if you do shift I think it should tell you like when you can unlock it. Like, do you have it unlocked, or are you just not earning? Like, do you have it actually unlocked and it's just not earning you anything? Because I feel like that's something I'm running into here. Like, I'm only on level 11, and people are like, oh, I'm like on level 60 since it came out like a couple weeks ago or whatever, and I'm just like, wow, I'm so far behind. Yes, into Shadow, yes, that's good advice. Look up Gambit combos for Warden, very, very helpful. Ansel, thank you so much for contributing to the community challenge. Thank you, thank you. Dan, you said, yeah, but the old legendary item system was a gamble, hoping you would get the perfect items, and you would have to do it again every 10 levels, you know what I mean? Yeah, you did have to do it again every 10 levels, but I liked doing that. I don't know, I liked that. I feel like this is doing it every 4 levels instead of every 10 levels, but it's still the same amount of work. I'd just much rather wait and do it every 10 levels. Yes, it is more gambling, but I think that's kind of why I liked it though. I feel like you could actually earn and progress and like get stuff better in comparison to how it is now. Like, I feel like the only traceries I can get are what I can afford with Ancient Script. And if I do like other stuff, like maybe I could get that better master like traceries and stuff, but I just don't see the point because I'm gonna replace them in like 4 levels from now or something. It's either like 4, it kind of depends on what level. It's like every 4 levels or so, I feel. Until you said, I mean, the 4'9" Hobbit, you needs to be slapped. That's why I'm not 4'9", bro. I can't believe you guys really thought I was 5'1". I was 5'1". Sneak said 5'1". You said 4'9". Why does everyone think I'm short? I mean, I am kind of shorter. I'm like average leaning towards shorter. I'll give it to y'all, but oh, okay, sorry, 4 foot. Freaking. What am I gonna do with y'all? Dan, you said, nah, you 6 foot. Thanks, Dan, I appreciate it. It's a big stretch, but hey, Relic, how you doing? Into Shadow, you said, I've been investing in virtue passives. Ooh. Relic, said, I'm brand new to the game and love the experience of leveling and exploring the world. Got no clue about endgame, lol. Honestly, Relic, me either. I played this game for 16 plus years and the endgame just keeps changing for me. I endgamed at 100 when that was the max level, but other than that. Danny said you would have to get the new legendary items every 10, but it's third age, second age, first age. Just a lot of work, and here you can pick exactly what you want to fit your playstyle. You can pick exactly what you want, which I guess can be seen as a positive, but I feel like there's still restrictions to it. Like I want to have more of the same type of I guess bonuses. Like I feel like with the old legendary item system, where's my stuff at? I feel like with the old one, you could have like multiple of the same. What the heck? What's going on? Take my stuff. There it goes. I feel like you could have some of the same. So like here, it's like I've got my will and vitality and tactical mastery. I want all of my stuff to basically reflect that. But here, it's just gonna affect skills. But like I use vivid imagery a lot. I'm a higher finesse. Like I like these stats a lot, but I can't stat those up anymore, really. Which really sucks. I have to do all these different ones, and some of these I don't even freaking have, or I don't even use. Like it just really bums me out, I guess. Like I would love to do more AoE damage as well. That'd be a big thing that I would put more stuff into, but I can't. It's like I only got that one, and then I can't make these more of that. Like I would want to be more OP in some ways. Gamer good things come in small packages, lol. I guess so. Patty said, you mean your NPT? I'm a real life hobbit. I'm not a real life hobbit. Started this game 13 years old, 28 now. Scourge. I started this game when I was 6. And I'm 22 now. Rakani, thank you so much for that YouTube sub. Welcome to the Weird Community. Hope you're having a good day. Premixy said devs like to overcomplicate things and then change everything again. Pretty much, Premix. Maybe that's the thing. It was like as soon as I was getting the old legendary item system, they were like, here, we're just gonna throw this new one at you. And I can't understand this new one. It came out so long ago and I still don't understand it. I don't. I've watched videos on it and it's like as soon as I think I understand it, I then run into a roadblock and it's just like, oh, well, I don't know. That's how you remember the last moments of King Bran and Ironfoot? Sure. I have no idea, like, what the actual truth is to his story. Dan, you can purchase higher level traits which have better stats. Yes, but I can't afford them! I can't, okay, because I get friggin', you do that and then you lose all your ancient scripts, for starters. Not only that, how the heck do you get the relics? Like the relics or whatever, I can never get those. Look at how many volts I've got. Look at these. Oh, I mean, that's funny. Like, how do you get like the cracked relic things or whatever that can help you with your legendaries to get higher traceries? I can never get those. Dish is finished. Welcome back, Grizz. We are the same age, Aubrey. Yo, Grizz, let's go. Mr. P said, I think survival, but maybe I'm pulling too many mobs. Haven't died yet, so that's cool. I had some close calls with goblins. Mr. P, you're playing a warden, right? Say we're a warden, right? I'm going back to see. Yeah, you're on a warden. You're pulling big mobs, well, that's good. 87 meters? I don't know. I don't know how that is to feet. I don't know. Gary said, can all champs dual wield swords? My new Stout Axe doesn't show dual wield in skills. Yeah, they should be able to. But now you got me second guessing that, because I haven't tried a Stout Axe. I would assume they should for sure. I mean, if it shows up with 2 swords, then you're good. Noah, you said I was 10 when I first started playing LOTRO back in 2010. I am 24 now. Let's go, let's go. I was on Questing Dad's stream yesterday and they were like, oh yeah, you know, like they were all guessing each other's ages and everybody was like, in their later 30s, and they're like, yeah, we just vibe more with people who are around our age. And I'm just sitting in the chat like, well, I'm gonna just leave then. 87 meters is 285 feet? Yeah, I ain't that tall. Do you think a Stout X Guardian is a good idea? Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of making one because I had a Block Parry buff. Yeah, Star X Guardians are great. I don't know if they're better than normal dwarves, I guess, but I'm 24, so I'm old AF, right? Yeah, you're old AF high. No, you're far from. If I admit you're old AF, that means I'm old AF soon, okay? My birthday is next month, all right? I'll be 23, not 24 yet, but I'll be close on 24. All right, let's read.
There is no shortage of tales from the Battle of Dale.
Have you
the siege of the lonely mountain.
Have you heard tell of the Great Furnace built by Ravenhill? A frightening construction of pipe and valves it was, with wings of red leather extending above, and mimicry of the dragon smog. None can say for certain what powered the terrible device, but I heard from some who saw it that the furnace contained a fire grim of unsurpassed heat. Metal pipes carried noxious fumes from the device to channels in the stone. It believed that they could fill the lonely mountain with smoke and force the dwarfs to flee from their well-protected fastness. You may scoff, but friends of mine saw the device with their own eyes. It was destroyed by a small group of canny dwarves who manipulated the valves and prevented too much smoke from entering the mountain. They shut down the machine and defeated the fire grim, if such it was. Truly, there was enough bravery to go around that deed, even if some did not believe the tale. I assure you it's true. I'll say ahem. I don't know what's true and what's not. You have no evidence of such a machine. Shoot you an email, Aubrey, catch you later. I'm out. Now you gotta do a few things. Keep being you. Thanks, Gamer TV. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you for stopping by the YouTube stream. Thank you. Gracie said you could be a female Stat Axe. Didn't know that. Yes, you can. Female Dwarf Knight. Female Dwarf Knight. Oh, we gotta play in the next one. Yeah, I made a female Stout Axe Dwarf. Okay, and I can confirm, I thought there was absolutely no difference whatsoever. The voice, okay, like the effects from the voice, it's different. I guarantee it. You can actually listen to some of the grunts and groans. It's different from the male Stout Axe versus the female. So like there's that, but that's pretty much it. So I want the female dwarves to get more customization soon, but we'll wait and we'll see, I guess. It's probably going to be last on their list for character customization upgrades that they do for races. Snorkar, you said all these old people here. I feel very young now. I'm joking. Dude, okay, like, listen. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Honestly, no matter what your age is, I appreciate you. And we all love LOTRO, so clearly you got good taste. Hi, you said average crick player is like 51. Honestly, I could tell you from my YouTube analytics, I am like a very big outlier of people playing this game. Now, you know, I'm going off of my own analytics here, but like literally like I think it's like 5% of people who watch my channel are women. So very little, let alone within my age group. It's all, I think it's like 30, I think it's like 34 to 55 is like the prime time, or like analytics wise, for my channel. So it's kind of really odd, because I'm like, why does everybody watch me? I'm the total opposite of the person that watches me, which makes no sense to me. I guess I'm like the perfect person, as they say in marketing, like your perfect customer. Pretty much like my target audience is the exact opposite of who I am. So it's just very, very interesting. It is a huge spread gadget. Yeah, I think it's 34 to 45. I think is over 50% of the people that watch the videos. And I think when it goes to the... I said 34 to 45, right? I think it's the 46 to like 55 range. I think that's like 18% or something. But those are like my two highest. It's something around those lines. Gondo, thank you for that lurk. Mr. P, you said I'm a terrible hoarder. Me too. And I don't know what I should keep and what vendor should to sell to people if they can do that. For example, what can I do with the cooking / scholar crafting stuff? I won't proceed. I won't proceeding this professions. So you're not gonna have those professions. You're saying, Mr. P, right? For anything that you pick up for crafting, it's kind of up to you. So what I do for things like here, for example, I have like forester stuff in my packs, okay? I hoard those and I send them over to my other characters who have need of it anyway, who actually do forestry stuff. Otherwise, if you don't plan to have other alts that do that for you, just sell it. You can just sell it all. It's not important. I know when it comes to the stuff to sell in your inventory, it gets kind of tough because it's like, how would you know what you need and what you don't? So if you have any more questions, like, feel free. There's stuff in my inventory. I'm still sitting here like, do I really need this or not? So I can offer a little help. Grizz, he said, when I get back from the Philippines, I'm buying the River Hobbit. Do it, Grizz. That's what I need to save for. I bought more shared storage when I should have bought the River Hobbit. I should have saved to buy the River Hobbit. That's my next thing. That's my next purchase. River Hobbit. Either inventory or River Hobbit. One of the two. Thank you for that weird hydrate. Gadget, thank you. Noah, you said you can always post them on the auction hall for really cheap so other players can use them. That is true. If you do need coin, you can do that, or you can just sell them. If you make more from selling it than posting it in the auction hall, then yeah, you probably make more posting it in the auction hall than selling, honestly. You said 5% is actually insanely high. It maybe for gaming, you could be right. Grizzy, I'm gonna buy that River Hobbit. Noah, for the recipe and scrolls. Yeah, just for the recipe and scrolls, trash them, honestly. I don't even put them in the auction hall, because honestly, like, I don't feel like people really buy them. Unless they're, like, super rare or something. For mix, there certainly is a lot of less young people playing LOTRO, for sure. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I kind of feel like an outlier there. I guess that's all I can say. Yeah, there are a couple people I've met who are, you know, around my age who play LOTRO for sure. But I feel like they get out of it and I'm like committed. I'm married to LOTRO, I feel, you know, that's my hubby right there, LOTRO, you know, hubby or wife, you know, LOTRO my wife. So I feel like other people who are my age who get into it, they get out of it. In the shadow, you said put your crafting resources in your vault and come. You can grab a profession. Use your profession to get a stack of 100 of one resource. Sell it on auction for 15 and 30 gold. Use the gold to increase vault space. You may need to spend LOTRO points to get some slots to sell on the market, but it's worth it. That's a very well thought out plan there in the shadow. Jaffa, log in food time, chili, and rice. Ooh. That sounds like fun. Enjoy. Alright, these stories are of recent vintage, it is true. Hearken now to a tale of the distant past, a tale that grows in mystery and allure with every passing decade. More than 6,000 years ago, the land shook with great calamity, and the home of my people was riven with great cracks and torn asunder. The beautiful hall of torrents in the distant east collapsed, and thousands of my people were slain. They became a wandering people and were turned away by all of their neighborhood. But the king who ruled and caused doom heard of their plight and showed mercy to the wanderers. He bade them travel to the great mountains and promised a place would be made for them in good and bad. The king began a great march across the northern lands and stayed for a time, helping the Longbeards of the Iron Hills repair their own damaged hills. When he again departed for Gundabad, they parted as friends and promised a healthy trade partnership when they came into their new home. But they never arrived at Gundabad. The king and him disappeared in the Great Mountain, and no trace of them is ever found. King Durin and his son Borin sent several companies of dwarves to search for them, but to no avail. After 7 times 7 years, the Longbeards gave up the search. What? After 7 times 7 years? Like, what? How do you... Okay, and yet one of them survived. His name was Gurik, and he appeared without warning at the gates of Gundabad, half starved and raving mad. He told a confused tale of what had his befallen of his people, but they came across a stream that flowed out of the high mountain and gleamed like silver. The shine of the water came from tiny fragments of mithril, and then it followed it to its source, and they discovered a grand cavern full of wondrous gemstones and mithril to rival Khazad-dûm. They abandoned their journey at once and carved a great hall they called Thafargathal, the Grey Citadel, and they used all their craft and spells to hide the entrance. What became of it had no tale tells, and neither does history record how he alone came to Gundabad. The Longbeard alike still lusts for the riches, and despite numerous attempts at searching the Great Mountains, none have ever had good fortune to find it since it's vanished. But it's still out there. All right. I'll just say confused. I don't know. I'm confused over what is true.
The promise of finding lost
It's so much reading. Grizzy said it's only 1,000 LOTRO points for the River Hobbit race, so it's worth it. I know, only 1,000 though. I can't even get up to 1,000. Like right now, I need to buy the Slayer accelerator because it's on sale, which I should do right now since I'm on my character Hiriel. So I'm gonna do that. I gotta buy her one because I have been buying a lot more of those. I would like to buy 5, but I cannot afford them. All right, I bought 1. I guess I could have bought 2, maybe. All right, well, I bought a Slayer Deed accelerator for deeds. But yeah, like I only have 89 LOTRO points now, and I just got my VIP points just handed to me too, so like I've just been slacking. All right, the promise of finding the lost Grey Citadel has long moved the hearts of Longbeards to adventure among the dangerous mountains, disturbing worm and orc alike, but none have returned from such journeys with news of its whereabouts. It has attained an air of mystery and of dread, and some dwarves have chosen less daring pursuits, if less rewarding. That is the case with the Gem Cutters, a Longbeard family whose jewelry has achieved some renown among the folk of Lonely Mountain. In recent months, their craft has fallen somewhat, and Gem Cutter has had to leave his wife and 2 of his sons behind while he seeks some means of recovering their fortunes. I heard he traveled beyond the Misty Mountains and is overlong and returning, which causes his wife to worry. If he does not return soon and with good tidings of new fortune, she will be forced to abandon their home and set out from the Lonely Mountain in disgrace. It's a shame, but such things have been happening more and more often in these difficult days. I heard the rumors. I only know what I've heard, friend. And it's not so hard to believe, is it? I speak only the truth, and I bristle at the suggestion that my stories are anything but honest. Ooh, he doesn't like that we're a little conflicted. So Authie and his family might be tossed out, is what I'm hearing. Gracie said, I don't want to full send into my Hunter Hobbit because I want to be a River Hobbit as my main. Yo, I would love to make an alt River Hobbit. Maybe that will be the goal. I save up for River Hobbit while I get this character to max level, and then once she gets to max level, I can then start a new ult, and it'll be a River Hobbit. Gadget said, for what it's worth, Twitch female viewership appears to be around 20. I see that quoted in a lot of articles, but they all point back to Statista or Stream Scheme for the numbers. Here's that. Okay, well, I don't know about my viewership in total for Twitch. Only YouTube. But 20% on Twitch, that's a lot less than I thought. I thought it'd be closer to like 40 by this day and age. I feel like 20 was so long ago, but I guess it is 20 now. We got work to do, y'all. Sky, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in yesterday. It means a lot. Yeah, no worries. I was a part of the raid. I mean, I was literally, I saw you were live and I was lurking, and then the raid just happened. Questing Dad raided into you, so it worked out. How was your stream? I saw you doing some work with stuff. Alt River Hobbit community event. I'm down. Heck yeah, let's do it. Where did I get the mount? I got it on the my hobby horse. I got it on a golden hobbit gift during Yule Fest. You can get a hobby horse right now with the curator. I think it's only like 1,000 figments. It's really not bad. No, you said the River Hobbit race is fun to play. They have a spear damage bonus and fishing bonus. I know, River Hobbits are so fun. I love the way their cosmetics look. Like, they look so good. Sky, you said stream it well. Loved having the community input. LOTRO community always represented. Heck yeah. Questing Dad's been so supportive. Yeah, Questing Dad's awesome. I love it. Him and Questing Mom. I actually feel kind of bad because they were asking me about like the community, or I'm sorry, for the charity event yesterday. They were like Questing Mom was like, well, I would have loved to have been a part of it, but I know my main thing is that I'm with Questing Dad, and so I figured that we couldn't take part. And then they were just, you know, just genuinely curious because they felt like other people were taking part and they thought it was like a female only thing, like a stream event, but I honestly don't know. But I'm always down. I always try to include them in like everything because I feel like they're really, they're so sweet. Like Questing Dad, Questing Mom, like, as much as I don't like the slaps, okay? I don't like them, but besides that, I think they're cool people, you know? Just don't know why. I don't know why their community just starts slapping, and then that just, you know, it spread like wildfire. So I hold them accountable for Q slap. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. Ah, I feel better. Sky almost done with Mirkwood and trucking along. Heck yeah, let's go, Sky. Grizzy said they like the update men race textures. That's why I love them. I think that's why I have been creating a lot more man race lately, because they have updated cosmetics, they have updated details and stuff, and I really like that. Gadget, you said YouTube is a lot more balanced. 45% of YouTube users are female. Wow, and I've only got 5%. Okay, well, thank you for that, for those statistics and for the links. Holy crap. Yeah, that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting to talk about in a video on the new channel. Sky, you said, heard the event went well for the fundraisers. So happy to hear. Yeah, we raised $420. And then in total, as a team, as a group, it's at 5,800 right now, which is insane. This is crazy. When the slap war begins, right? Danger! How's it going? You want a dance break? Alright, we can dance break it. Here, let's go out here to dance where there's more space. Ooh, can I dance here? This is like a perfect setting for a dance. Oh yeah, I do need to dance before I just do my thing. What dance should we do? Let's do a man dance. Alright. This reminds me of what is it? A Cupid Shuffle. That's what it is. Same thing. How you doing, Danger? Sky said, oh wow, interesting stats, right? It's actually so crazy that Twitch is like 20% for females and YouTube is like balanced. All right, let's do another dance. Yeah, there we go. There's those steps. Hey, hey, yo, look at the moves. Look at the moves, y'all. Danny said, don't know that dance. Can you show us how it goes? Oh my gosh. It's literally like, it's to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walk it by yourself. Now walk it, and then you rotate. I know a lot of the shuffles, y'all. Like weddings and stuff, I'm freaking on that dance floor. I am ready. Snowgar, you say you recommend Moria? Yes, Moria is freaking awesome. I love Moria. Everybody who doesn't like Moria, I don't know what you're doing. No, I feel like everybody either loves or dislikes Moria. It's not really a mixed bag, it's a one or the other, and I'm a lover of Moria. It takes you a while to love Moria. I will totally give you that, but yeah. Currently volume 1, book 9 in Angmar, but heard Moria was soon after-ish. I think you still got a ways, but it should be coming up. Your streams randomly popped up on my timeline, and ever since I've been so hooked on LOTRO, just knowing there's so many people still enjoying it, and I've always been eager for new content and areas to explore, and boy, does LOTRO offer that. Yes, LOTRO does. It is so crazy how big this game is. I love this game. I mean, like, I've never even been here. I've played this game for 16 plus years now, and I've never even been to Dalelands or Erebor or Lonely Mountain until now. And I just can't believe there's so much I have left to explore. Like, I still need to get to the Vales. We finally got to Northern Mirkwood. What else do I have to get to? I still have to get to Umbar. Dan, I'm falling off cliffs. That's what I'm doing. Hashtag not a fan. Not a fan of Moria. Ganteron, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing, Ganteron? Thank you so much for donating for the event. Holy crap. You were like one of I think you were like one of the top like donators in total. Over like $100 donated. That's awesome. Sky dance party. Sky, I always love your emotes. Nenya said, I get my ambassador of Elves Steed and I'm so happy about it. Let's go! Let's go, Dad. That's awesome. Sky said, Aubrey has a true stats of balance between weirdness and greatness. Can't measure that. What is it, 2000 IQ or 200 IQ? I can't count that high, as Corby would say. Danger, how are you? I'm doing all right, Danger. Can't complain. Just working all the time. I was making calls today. I was doing my job, man. I was hustling this morning, and as soon as I got done hustling, literally all my bosses contacted me or my clients and they said, you have more work to do. And I was just like, I'm done. I need a break. Wow, I danced the whole 5 minutes. Let's go. Let's do an elven dance. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I'm dancing into the table, but it's fine. Oh, ba 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 ba. Just dancing into the table. It's all good. Premix, he said Moria is the best. Honestly, the art style quest, it's also well crafted. That's the thing I love about Moria. It's pretty in like a darkish dwarven way, not like Angmar. It is dark, and yes, I do want to see sunlight occasionally. Yeah, I get it. Every time someone's like, I want to see sunlight in Moria, I just say go to the garden. Because like actually though, like that's something I would do. Like when I would get tired of Moria where I feel like it's just too dark, I just go to this garden area over here. It brings you back to earth. Feeling like suns and stuff. And I feel like I love the way Moria is done because I feel like it has so many different elements. Like it's not just pure darkness. Like you've got the waterworks, you've added water, you've got the flaming stuff going on, you have fire, you have stone. Like I feel like it does craft like earthly type of elements to it, so it doesn't really feel like you're so like entrapped, I guess. Like there's even a little snow area where you can run into Doran's Bane, as we'll say. Which is really cool. Plus, I love the way that the quests are laid out. I feel like it's all just so linear. Like, you know exactly where to go. And that's something I don't like about the beginning of the game from time to time, is because I feel like there's so many places I could go and I never have, like, a good track. Like, I always have to, like, go backwards. Or, like you would think that you would just keep going straight forward, you know? You would think that you would start at like Bree and then make your way to Lonelands, and then from Lonelands go to Trollshaws, and then from Trollshaws go to like Eregion, but it doesn't really work that way. It's possible, but you would have to find stuff in between to get you to the levels to get you to where you gotta get to. You know, from going like Lowlands to Troll Shaws, it's possible, but like there's such a big level differencing of like 4 levels or so. So you almost want to be on level when you go to Troll Shaws. And I feel like I always have to backtrack. Like I go to Evendim instead, and then you want to hit up Angmar. You gotta backtrack to go over to Angmar, and then come back over to Troll Shaws. Like I feel like it's so much backtracking. In Moria, it's pretty, like you do a little bit of backtracking in Moria, you know, it happens, but it's just so nice because you're in like the same area, and then you pretty much just keep going straight. You really do. Noah, if it's the first time in Moria, take your time, explore it. It's a fun place to go through. Yes. Mr. P said, ding. What's gift for new wanderer? It keeps giving me an item and cluttering my inventory that I just managed to clear thanks to my vault tip. There's just random stuff in there. I think it's like some potions, I think, and you could get like some other buffs and stuff. So if you can make room for it, I would say, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Gracie said, P.S. I'm bringing my Lord of the Rings books to read in the Philippines. Good. Sky said, Moria is beautiful. If you love the Dwarven world, they hit it with perfection, but be mindful, you may fall off and die a few times. Yeah, you will fall off and die a few times. If you never fell to your death in Moria, did you really play Moria? Exactly. Content's amazing, highly recommend. Some say it's still one of the most clean and amazing expansions, but I'm also new, only up to Mirkwood. But I love Moria. I love Moria. Gantarani said stream buffered. I didn't hear a word you said. I said hi and then thank you. You're one of like the top donators for the event yesterday. So big thanks. The stream has been going well today. Heck yeah. Yeah, I saw that you donated like over $100 in total for the event yesterday. So I just really appreciate that, man. Snargar, you said, I've been playing this game since 2012, and every single time I return, I would start a new character. I'm really happy that I'm currently staying on one character and keeping it organized so that even with breaks, I can always continue, and I've seen so much sick stuff. Yeah, honestly, I would say I've been doing that myself. I've just been sticking to one character. I would say do it like that. I really, the only reason why I feel like you need ults that are around your same level is for crafting, really. Because that is the one thing I'm falling behind on now is crafting. I'm not well crafted with professions at all. Like I only have my scholar, and I only have like farming. That's pretty much it. But I'm also a weaponsmith, which I should probably change. But I'm a weaponsmith, and I got stuck on Supreme because I don't have other ults that can gather ore for me. So therefore, I'm just stuck, which it's taking up a lot of space in my inventory because I want to keep the weaponsmith stuff. Patty said, I freaking hate Angmar. Please don't send me back. I freaking hate Angmar too, man. And you will go back. I'm sorry. Thanks for the weird hydrate gadget. Woo, thank you. I needed that. Songar, you said I'm there right now, and it's such a pain, but in some way, it does make me excited to see stuff after the zone. Yes, you'd certainly need to be motivated to get through Angmar and then be excited for the stuff after Angmar. Grizzly said, guess who's getting River Hoppit on the 6th because taxes hit? Heck yeah. Wait, it's March now? Oh my gosh, it means I actually have to organize my taxes. I haven't even started, guys, because I get all my stuff like I should get everything else that I need by the end of March. Should. So I'm a last minute tax person, unfortunately. That's just how it lines up. It's really investments. Investments are what take the freaking longest. I have everything else but investments. Nenya, you said I keep getting lost in Angmar still. It's the most annoying area. I agree. I think Angmar, honestly, I think Angmar and Mirkwood are one of the 2 most annoying areas. I mean, I think Northern Mirkwood, honestly, I think it's kind of up there. There are aspects of Northern Mirkwood I do prefer over Southern, but I think Southern Mirkwood and Angmar in particular are the 2 that I just dread, man. I just dread them. Oh, man. Ganser, so glad I could support a good cause. Heck yeah, thank you. No, we really appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate like all you've done, man. You're awesome. That's all I could say. Bayman, thank you for contributing to the community challenge. Thank you. Dang, that reminds me, I still need to do my taxes. Me too. Oh, I'm gonna have to pay so much money. Gantron tax year in New Zealand ends on 31st March, so I might get a tax return by end July. Phew. End July? That's crazy. I should honestly, when I file mine and do all of that, it'll probably be about April. Should probably get it back before May, would be my guess. Normally they're pretty quick about it, but we'll wait and see. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited. I think I know a guesstimate of how much I should get back. So I'm kind of excited, but I'm also really nervous because I'm like, what if I get my hopes up and then it's like way worse than what I think? And then watch it be like, I'm over here like, yeah, I'm gonna get money back, and they'll be like, oh, but you owe, like, and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. Into Shadow, you said I have oatmeal cookies in the oven. Guys, keep ears out for the oven timer. All right, bet I will do that. But oatmeal cookies though, they're meh. Grizz, my niece works for a bank and does taxes for the family on my wife's side, and she filed them like a week ago. Nice. See, this is the thing. I could do my own taxes, no problem, if I didn't have business. The business stuff I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around it. It was like as soon as I started to understand what I could deduct as an individual and all of that, it then was like, oh, well, business. Totally different. I can't get my head around it. Ganserani said I got paid today. Yeah, I don't like paying 30% tax on my secondary jobs. I don't blame you, Ganseron. Bro, that reminds me, this cake decorating job, okay, I've been there for almost a month now. Girl, your girl has not gotten paid yet. So I'm going in tomorrow like, what the heck's going on? Like, it's been almost a month. Where's my paycheck though? Oh! Sky? Yeah, my 1099 as a private practice therapist. California taxes us at 47% rate. Screw that. I would never be a 1099. Nenya, you said elk or goat? That's so tough. Elks are beautiful. Beautiful in the game. But they moan and groan like the most annoying mount I've ever had in any game. And goats are just chill, you know? They're just chill. I might go goat, honestly. They're just chill. I'm gonna say a goat. Even though, I won't lie, there's not really a goat I think that's pretty or like anything, but... Into Shadow, you said oatmeal chocolate chip are my fave. Also, raisin and nuts don't belong in junk food. Yeah, that's true. But oatmeal is... that doesn't belong in junk food. Sky said I write off square footage of my office for my 1099 therapy since I do virtual therapy sessions from home. Yeah, that's something I need to do this year. I need to do, I need to write off, what do I need to write off? Square footage, internet. One of the agents I work with said that I could write off part of the electric and gas. I was like, okay. Which honestly, I can't even do that because I don't even have access to my old electric and gas stuff because that was not in my name. Which kind of sucks. I have no idea what a 1099 is. It basically is for like self-employed individuals. So instead of being an employed person, you'd get a W-2 as like an employee for a company. But when you work for yourself, or you work for a company that doesn't classify you as an employee, but like your own sort of like a contractor, then you get this thing called a 1099. Sky, you said also wrote off my PC. That is what saved me last tax year. Writing off my PC, bro. Woo! It was like world changing. It was like, here's income from streaming versus PC. And I was just like, woo! Taxes were like, all right, we're gonna give you a break there. It's like, thank gosh. Yeah. Bayman, oh, that's sketchy. I know, it is pretty sketchy that they have paid me. I'm about to, like, throw fit, actually. Because I got an email that said that my pay stub was ready to view and that I was going to get paid soon. I was like, okay, cool. I go to the email and log in. Bro, there's nothing there. I won't lie, though. I did actually put a lot of this, for this job, for this paycheck, I put a lot towards taxes. So I almost wonder if I didn't make enough to cover everything. But if that were the case, then it should have just not taken out any tax, but because that happens if you don't do it. Like, they just cover the minimum. Yeah, small business owners have 1099s. Yep. Pozo, thank you so much for contributing to the community challenge. Thank you. Sky, you said my wife and I want to move out of Cali. Taxes are insane. Yeah, they're insane. They're insane in California. Do it. Bro, taxes are like 2 to 3% on tea? And America broke off and started a revolution. Our average inflation on taxes is 7 to 13%. No one does that. Nothing sad. 1776 versus now. Dude, that's crazy. With taxes, 2 to 3% on tea is insane, but 7 to 13% on everything else is okay. We don't make much sense, do we? Into shadow, I'll check my timer. Good, I'm glad. Sally, also BRB eating oatmeal cookies. What's that? Grizzy said, it makes me happy that I got my taxes back exactly on my wife's birthday so I could take her out and do something. Oh, that's awesome. It worked out. Nanny, I said, today I tried to do Misty Mountains deed, and Bilbo's button is the most annoying deed I've ever seen. Okay, anything at Goblin Town is the most annoying thing you'll ever run into. I guarantee you that. And a shadow, you said oatmeal only changes the texture and provides fiber, but oatmeal texture is gross. Same recipe as regular chocolate chip cookies, same taste. Sally, you say, OMG, one year I was able to write off my MacBook and I still had to pay like $100. Okay, that's the thing with write-offs is like sometimes it really depends. Like as a student, I can write off my books. Frick. I have to figure out how much I paid in books and all that. No. Books. I don't know what I said, Bayman. Wasn't it referring to the job not paying me and how I have to throw fit on them? They gave me, I got an email saying that my pay stub was ready to view and I went to go look at it because I wanted to see like how the taxes and stuff was taken out and like how much I could expect to get from now on, but there was nothing there. I was like, that's weird. 3 minutes, so close. Hey, Poteen, hail. How ya doing? Yeah, sometimes write-offs are like, you honestly just have to make it look like you lost money with your write-offs. That's the trick. You have to be like, oh, I spent so much and I made so little. Which streaming for me last year, that helped a lot. I was like, I made nothing, but I need this computer to stream. So it helped me quite a lot. Patty said Angmar and Goblin Town are by far worst places. Yeah. Sky said fiber important. If you ain't pooping, you ain't living. I also curve my taxes by pooping at work during my day job. Get paid while pooping. Genius. Yo, there's nothing. I think about that all the time. Okay, because everybody's like, passive income, you know, passive income. And, you know, I think about that all the time where I look at YouTube. I'm like, look at me, y'all. I made $1 in my sleep. Let's go. It's always like $1. It's always like anywhere from like 70 cents to like $1.20. I'm like, let's go. Like I paid to sleep. I can buy like a McDonald's drink with that. Thanks to the lurk, Noah. Bayman, you said dang. Potini said I'm fantastic. And yourself? I'm doing all right. Can't complain. We're just having a just chatting stream today, really. It's great. I actually like it. Oh, Ganteron. Why are you giving me pipe weed, bruh? Why'd you give me pipe weed? Alright, well, thanks. And the shadow, you said, boss makes $1, you make a dime. That's why you poop on the company's time. Yeah, pretty much. Why did that rhyme? Why did that rhyme? Boss makes $1, you make a dime. That's why you poop on company's time. Oh man. Sky, you said sleeping streamers make bank sometimes, but man, having people watch you sleep sounds intense. I'd be scared since I talk in my sleep and fart. Bro, I do the same. That's why I'm like, I'm good. Cause yeah, especially when I used to drink, bro, I used to fart all the time in my sleep. It was so embarrassing during TwitchCon, yo, because it was like I had drank a lot and, you know, I was around my friend Greg and like, you know, we were friends, but like we worked together and stuff, but it wasn't like I knew him. Like I couldn't even tell you like like his mom or dad's names even. Like it's not like we were like close, you know. But I'm just sitting there and I was just like, bro, I am so embarrassed. But I also was like, I gotta let it out some way, you know. Like it's going, you know. So it is what it is. Like I got no nothing to say. Okay.
Heel tail spinner always speaks such nonsense.
What stories did he spin for you today? Utter rubbish and nonsense. Everyone knows that King Brand and Ironfoot fought side by side before the gates of the Lonely Mountain, and when the King of Dale fell, the king under the mountain fought to protect his allies' body from the ravages of their foes, ceasing only when he too was slain. And a machine powered by Firegrim, how could that Jangovar have ever constructed such a device or tamed such a spirit? It is an absurdity. But none of these are as unbelievable as the tale of the Far Gathel. Bah! If such a city ever existed, it would have been found by now. Perpetuous. Alright.
I must take this matter before King Thorin.
Only the king under the mountain can prevail upon Keel to cease his rumor mongering. Will you speak on my behalf before the king? I trust you and no others to help me. Tell me if you're willing. Alright, we'll do it. Sally said I farted on Hammy twice this morning. LMA, wait, really?
Surely King Thorin will hear
what? Hi, you said it's okay, Aubrey. It happens. Yeah, it does, you know. That's the one thing I do not miss about drinking is I used to fart a lot in my sleep. Like it was bad. Like I would actually I would wake myself up from how loud it would be. I would wake myself up from sleeping because I farted that loud, you know? Like it was just that bad. I'm a bad sleeper. Like I snore really loud. I talk in my sleep. I threaten to fight people in my sleep. I fart, you know, like what's next, you know? What's next? Proudfoot, you said hello. You have received some in-game mail, apparently. Wait, you got me something? Wait, this isn't Proudfoot. Who is this? From Ganto. It's not much, but hey, it's something. Wait. Ganteron, are you Proudfoot? Are you Proudfoot? Don't tell me. Don't tell me I got this wrong the whole time. Did you actually really just send me all the ore you had? So I could progress in my weaponsmith stuff? I need Kaza bronze shavings, sorry. What even? I have Kaza steel and Kaza iron. Literally everything but bronze. Wait, I could probably make it. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, okay, I could make some stuff with it. Okay, thanks. I can work with this, I think. Thank you, thank you. No, don't upgrade that one. Upgrade one of these guys. Alright, I'm ready to go, sir.
I will hear this complaint, but not at my throne. I will go among the people.
In the shadow, you said I'm lucky. I literally can't fart. No colon. I technically do. I have to sit on the pot because they aren't to be trusted. And oh, Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Into Shadow. That's crazy. But you don't have a colon? Or at least one that's not, like, we'll just say a normal colon. Patty said, wait, girls fart? Gas? I know, right? I hate to burst that bubble, but it's true. Ladies do fart. We do be tootin'. Ganteron, you said I'd leave for 2 minutes, and this is what I come back to. Proudfoot, you said I can't believe you've done this. There's no way that's actually Ganteron. Dude, Ganteron, no way you made an account back in 2016 named Postmaster Proudfoot. And just Shadow, you said no, it's completely removed. That's how I beat the cancer. Oh. Wow. That's wild. Dang. Well, I mean, it's good that they removed it. Having cancer would be worse. Wow, I didn't even realize that they could completely remove that. I really didn't. That's wild. Well, I guess it's good they did. I wish I could show you guys this, but when we had the gas leaks, the gas company had to go in the crawl space. Well, I didn't realize that the crawl space was actually in my closet. I need to take a video of this and show you guys. I didn't realize that the crawl space was in my closet, but what happened? What happened was I knew that there was a door, like in my closet, and I just put crap over it. I didn't even think about it. So they opened the crawl space, and Muriel was out when they were doing it, and she was about to contemplate jumping into the crawl space, which was like, it's actually pretty deep. I was kind of shocked. So like, if she would have fallen in, like, you know, like she would have probably hurt herself. Anyway, so now that she knows that this crawl space exists because she was scoping it out the other day, she is now trying to bust it open right now. Let me see if I could show you guys. Ganteron, however, did I make an account with a different name on December 22nd, 2016? Okay. I see you, sir. Alright, this is my cat right now. She's literally trying to bust in the crawl space. She is literally scratching it up. She's trying to bust into it. She said, get me in. I'll show you guys one more time, in case you missed it. She's literally just scratching it. Like, get me in! I'm like, Muriel, it doesn't work like that. Anyway. She really trying to get in. I guess she really wants to explore the crawl space. And the Shadow, you said they either give you a bag permit, or if you're lucky, you have one temp and you get a pouch. J pouch is the end of a small intestine reconstructed into a colon, but it only works at like 20% effect. Ooh. Woo! Sounds like a lot. Did y'all hide some catnip down there? No, Muriel's just curious. If there's ever an open door, she's going out the open door. She used to be an outdoor kitty. She was a stray for the longest time, so it's just her natural instinct, I guess, is just to run out and, you know, get into trouble. She really wants in the crawl space. Postmaster said may or may not have gone by a different name until last week. Interesting. I can't believe it. I thought this whole time it was Q. It actually wasn't Q. Dude, Q was probably like, what the frick is going on when he saw Proudfoot? He's like, that's just wild. Yo, I cannot believe that was you, Cancer. I can't believe it took me this long to figure that out. Anyway, this is highly irregular. Why does the king choose not to hear this grievance at his throne? Would he not be more comfortable at his high seat? My king, this is most irregular. Oh, he's right behind me. Ooh. I wish to go among my people. Should they not more often hear my voice? I've spent some time in thought these past few days. Many of the dangers arrayed before our people. It is my burden to choose for them which of these threats to oppose. Come then, Authie, what is your complaint? Oh, wow, everybody's here. My king, it has come to my attention that Keel has spread false tales about my family. Uriel heard one such tale from a customer of yours, and later from Keel himself. What false tales are these? He claims that my family's craft skill has declined. He claims we plan to leave the mountain in disgrace. Such lies will make my dear mother's beard go gray. I think your mom's beard is gray already, if I'm not mistaken. Is this true, Keel? I don't know if his mother's beard will go gray. An outrage, you scoundrel! Remember, you speak to your king, Keel. King of Thorin, I am no Longbeard. I am of the Zorker. But I speak to you with respect. Someone said, not with enough, I warrant. King, that will be enough. Do you deny the truth of these claims, Keel? Each of my stories is built around truth, King Thorin. I've arrived at a judgment. King Thorin, might I say one thing first? Go ahead. It is a point of pride for me that so many dwarfs listened to my stories. This is true, they say of some. This is untrue, they say of others. I know you experienced this too. Hey Jeffrey, how's it going? What do you mean? You named your son Durin. It is a name of great import. Some dwarves say his name signifies he will go do great things. Others say it's just a name. But I say he will grow into his name. I say he will be Durin, the Deathless, come again. A death... That is enough. What kind of a complaint is this? Like, what kind of an argument is that? Uriel, may I have a word? Tricky, thank you so much for contributing to the community challenge. Gantaron, you said I tried to drop subtle hints. See, knowing me, okay. Right over my head. Sally said, wait, so confirm Gantaron is Postmaster Proudfoot? Yeah, apparently. He's not denying it anyway. Nanya, you said buying extra space bag for all account or only one? All account. Jeffrey, you said, good, how are you? I'm doing alright, can't complain. Yeah, Gantaron, perhaps. He's not confirming nor denying, so. Yeah, doing good, Jeffrey. We're just doing some Dalen's quests. Honestly, we've been chit-chatting about a lot of different things. Life stuff, some LOTRO stuff, class stuff, you know, legendary item stuff, and all of that. So, feel free to just kind of talk about whatever. Gadget said yes. Any complaints you have about the quick post can be directed at Gantaron. Bet. Yo, Gantaron, you know, Postmaster Proudfoot, why the heck do you have me running around delivering mail to you for less than the minimum Shire wage? I hear the Sheriffs make more than us. Where's my 1099? Hey Gen X, how you doing? Hello, hello. Tricky, Ganteron, Goldwyn, and Postmaster Proudfoot, aka Ganteron Part 2. Or Ganteron 2.0. Thank you so much for contributing to the community challenge. Thank you. Alright. Kill seeks to flatter me, but I am too wise of a king to fall prey to such a tactic. I named my son Durin for my own reasons, and I do not feel the need to share them with the Longbeards or with Zurka. He stays now in Jarnfast with my brother, Lord of the Iron Hills, and he will be king after me. If he is to be anything else, it's certainly beyond the sight of them. A King Thorin strokes his beard, and you might detect a slight upturn among his whiskers. Does he smile in spite of Keel's flattery, or because of it? Durin the Deathless, come again? Imagine that. Please don't tell me you're actually gonna side with him. Kill, you have stayed in Erebor for long enough. You must depart. Damn. From what land do you hail? Hey, hail? Where's Poteen? My brother kept a home in Jarnfast. I have not been there for many years. Jarnfast, you say? How fortunate. It guides my further commands. Authie Gemcutter, you accompany Kill to Jarnfast. Then you may return. Authie's gonna hate that. But, my king! I cannot oversee every little feud between dwarves. Yeah, this does seem a little bit preposterous for a king to get involved with this. Alright, and I'm accompanying them. Speak to my brother and bring my son Durin back home. My Durin's beard. Ganteron, I lied. Postmaster Proudfoot, I've never heard of them. Ganteron's like, no, I'm not dealing with the quick post drama. Goldwyn, you're welcome. Yeah, how you doing, Goldwyn? Hi, is there a way to see how much I've contributed? Just curious. Oh crap, you did it in the beginning, didn't you? Because it shows you, like, when you put in your 2,000, but I don't remember how much you did. Wait, I wonder if I could see. Let me take a look here, actually. I kind of doubt it, but I'll at least check. Now, you said, I've never bought something on LOTRO store and I got some LOTRO points. What's the biggest life upgrade I can buy? Journeyman writing skill, as High says, but that one is a lot of LOTRO points. So if you have a few, I would definitely say shared storage, inventory slots. Those are going to be easier to get, I guess, but do save for the journeyman writing skill. It's a long grinding one, but it's an important one to get at some point. Auction sale slots, yeah, those are kind of helpful too. You either get them with LOTRO points or buy VIP real money. Yeah. Yeah, I can't see how much people put towards the goal, unfortunately. Then you said, how does shared slots work? Sorry, I'm kind of a noob. No, you're fine. It will go between your, on your server. So, if you get a shared storage, you can actually put stuff in. Oh, that's right, I upgraded it. I totally forgot. You can actually put stuff in, and then other characters on the same server can access it and then take stuff out of it, and it's kind of like a go-between to basically just have more storage with your other characters.